Hi, I'm Dave Sauer, a member of First Lutheran Church, and this is your daily devotion. I'm on my deck here. Leaves are turning green, got a couple dogs around here. Life is good. Such a nice place to be in such a nice time. But you know, it hasn't always been this way. There have been times when I looked up at God and said, "What are you doing?" As a matter of fact, I must admit, sometimes I've yelled at him. And you know, eventually, I got an answer. If I didn't, it's because I didn't understand it. But there have been times I thought, what's going on? I lose a job and have to change locations. Someone dies who shouldn't. Oh, well, there's a guy in the Bible that had that happen to him too. His name is Saul. He's a Pharisee, a Hebrew man of the Jewish faith who had a very good knowledge of the Hebrew text. He was religious, he did everything he should, and he thought that this new bunch of people that called themselves Christian were wrong, and he was persecuting them. Well, here, let's pick it up right out of the Bible. Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the Lord's disciples. He went to the high priest and asked for a letter to the synagogue in Damascus, so that if any were found there who belonged to the way, that is, the Christian church, he might take them prisoner to Jerusalem. As he neared Damascus on the journey, suddenly a light from heaven shined around him. He fell to the ground and heard a voice say to him, "Saul, Saul, why do you persecute me?" "Who are you, Lord?" Saul asked. "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." He replied, "Now get up and go into the city, and you'll be told what to do." The men traveling with Saul stood there speechless. They'd heard the sound but didn't see anything. Saul got up from the ground, but when he opened his eyes, he could see nothing. They led him by the hand to Damascus, where for 3 days he was blind and did not eat or drink. The rest of the story is pretty simple. A Christian came along, and God said to him, "Go and tell Saul about Jesus." Well, he knew who Saul was. He was scared to death, but he did it. And Saul became a strong Christian, and as you know, probably the world's greatest ever missionary. So if the time comes when you have to look up at God and say, "What are you doing?" go ahead and say it. If you have to yell it, that's okay. He's big, he can take it. And then patiently wait for the answer. In my experience, it's always come, though sometimes I didn't recognize it right away. Thank you.